Good evening, everybody out there. Welcome to Tejano Time Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Keith Leal. Another great show we got for you guys today right here. Mobile Combatives Medical out of Phoenix, Arizona, a proud sponsor of the show tonight of Combative Chronicles. And this is episode 5, all right, guys? Episode 5, all right? And we have another pro boxer in the books today, man. Another great guy that's out there doing great things right now for the industry of boxing. And Walter Santibanes, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Walter, well, welcome to the show, Walter.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you for having me here, man, and Anna for giving me the opportunity.
Yes, for sure. And definitely a great thing to bring us. I know there's a lot of boxing fans throughout the state of Texas and around the world, of course, and we try to do our part to contribute as well to keep the sport alive, just the same way what you're doing right now. But tell me a little bit about you and your boxing career. What weight class are you actually in right now?
Right now, we signed this contract for 122.
Okay.
Most of my career has been 122, 126, and but last time I was a 118. I made 118. They signed a contract for 120, but I'll go up and down. Whatever my coach tells me, whatever he feels like, 115, 118, 122, I'll make it.
You make it. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's it. Awesome. And not coming off, but you're going into a big fight coming up in a couple of weeks, which we'll get to here in just a bit. We want to talk about that. That's maybe one of the biggest topics we have probably on the show tonight. But let's get a little bit of history about you, man. How did it all get started for you? What turned you in the direction to start boxing?
I was always bullied, as a school. In school, always fighting. They'll make fun of me because I was short and chubby, So, and then I was always scared to fight,
Mm-hmm. And now it's a piece of cake for you, right?
Yeah, I love it now. I love fighting,
You love fighting, right? So you made something of it, right? Definitely, you know what I mean? It triggered something and you're doing well for it. Well, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. So, how you got 12 fights under your belt, you know what I mean? That's you're 12-2 with 2 knockouts, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Awesome. How well do you prepare for an opponent for a big fight that's up and coming? 12 fights, still a lot. It's a lot of preparation that you have on each of one of those fights. You know what I mean? How well do you handle all that?
Well, actually, this training camp's going good, man. I'm closing today with 15 rounds of sparring.
Wow.
It's just this is a strong fighter. He comes to fight and he's good. So just make the best man win. I'm doing my job. I hope he's doing his. I don't want no excuses. So if I beat him, I don't want no excuses. Like they said, if he beats me, I was ready, and he was the better man. I accept it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. So that's it right there. I mean, that's bottom line, basically, right there.
Yeah.
No excuses. You know what I mean? No excuses. No whining. You know how some of them will get in there and then they start whining. About you just whine like little. I was gonna say something.
It's the truth, though, right? It's the truth. Right. That's how I am, bro.
It's always something. Always something.
Yeah. He wasn't ready. He wasn't training. Man, you had a whole 6 weeks, 8 weeks to get ready. All of a sudden, you weren't trained.
And my understanding, you're right now, like you said, you're in San Diego?
Yeah, I'm in San Diego right now, Lakeside.
Awesome. And you're doing a little sparring.
Marron's boxing camp. That's where I come and get ready. But okay. I'm originally from Phoenix, Arizona, and I represent old school boxing too.
Okay. Yes. Old school boxing. We've got a couple of fighters have been on the show from there as well. A lot of great guys, a lot of great talented guys out there that, are just, it's amazing, and, they were here on the show recently and you're on there tonight. So this is your shot, your episode to talk a little bit about you and your background and whatnot and how you deal with it. You know what I mean? Week in and week out. You've been preparing for this fight for some time now. Like you said earlier, we had a conversation during the week that you couldn't be more ready.
Yeah. No, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for the people I got around me. Marron gave me an opportunity to stay at his ranch. This is where I'm at right now with Marron. I brought out Linnell so he could do my strength and conditioning out here and my dieting as well. And we're just back Abel, or big shout out to my dad. Abel, he's not real my dad, but I look at him as a dad. And he just gave me the opportunity and it's some things that he can't do. So he put me in a better place, and I'm thankful for him. I am where I am right now.
Exactly.
My brother, all them, China, his wife, his family. I love all of them,
Yep. There you go, man. Everybody that's out there watching, share the live as well, guys. That's the big, that's the fight coming up for Mr. Walter here coming up. And what we're talking about next Friday? Is it next
No,
Friday?
Thursday, Thursday,
Thursday,
Thursday
Thursday night on
on
the
the zone.
Zone.
Yep, on the zone. December 14th. On the zone, I'm gonna be the main event again, back to back. It's crazy. It's I'm happy. They just asked me today what kind of gloves I'm gonna use, what kind of music I'm gonna come out in, and shit. Just when I come out with my music, my corridos playing, it motivates me.
Hell yeah. I hear you on that. Definitely. That's right. So if you guys are watching, share the live once again. That fight we just flashed up on the screen for you right there again on the Zone. If you want to check this fight out again, December the 14th, Tito Sanchez and also Walter Santibanes right there, man. It's going to be on next week on Thursday night, December 14th. Okay. So again, live on the Zone. Golden Boy Fight Night. You don't want to miss that. This guy's going to be out there. Again, his record is 12-2 right now, 2 knockouts. It's a fight that it's coming up, and we want definitely encourage everybody out there to check it out. And he's a guest on my show tonight. We definitely welcome him with open arms to be here with us here on Tejano Time on behalf of Mobile Combatives Medical and of course Tejano Time as well. So again, Walter, more questions that we got here for you. What is the most valuable lesson you have learned from boxing?
Most valuable lesson, just to learn every day, bro. Uh, you could be the best boxer in the world or whatever, but there's something to learn every day. Every day, if I learn something or if I could teach something to one kid and it could change his life to be in the gym or whatever, bro, it's just a learning experience every day at the gym, and it keeps kids away from the street. Which if I could touch one kid like that, man, I'm
Yes.
happy.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. There's no doubt about that. How do you see the current state of future of the sport of boxing right now? In your eyes, what do you see?
To be honest, I'm barely getting this to this level. I started doing small events, and I was always the opponent. I was always getting offered fights to go lose.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm ready. I'm in shape. If I'm ready, I'm in shape. I don't give a fuck what's gonna happen. He
Yeah,
got 2 hands just like I do too.
yeah,
And
exactly.
just make the best man win, and I come out victorious most of the time. Thank God it's been since 2010 since I haven't lost.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 10 straight back to back wins. This is the main event again on De La Hoya. I thank De La Hoya for giving me this opportunity. Marron, my team, just happy.
Yep, for sure. There's no doubt about that. And a couple of pics that we were flashing up there on the screen there for everyone out there to check out that. And also, again, if you guys are just joining us here on the live right now, that's that right here. Tito Sanchez and Walter Santibanes is coming up once again Thursday night, December 14th. Okay, on the Zone Golden Boy Boxing Fight Night live on the Zone. So that's another fight there you don't want to miss. So talk to me a little bit, Walter, about fight week. Fight week for you. I know it's a rough week for a lot of boxers out there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It ain't no different for you. You know what I mean? I know it's a tough one.
Era aquí le van un saludo a los que me están ayudando para sparring, Me estoy avientando aquí. Un saludo con los muchachos que me están ayudando para sparring. Ya llegaron unos dos, ya llegaron dos, todavía faltan otros tres. Para aventarme 15 rounds, no, voy a ir bien preparado. Como digo, que gane el mejor.
And after tonight's here, you're sparring. You're heading back, right? You said you're heading
Yeah.
back to.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to my hometown. I'm welcome with open arms, sign posters Monday at 5 p.m. I'm gonna be ready to sign posters, open media, open workout, just in my gym,
Mm-hmm.
and finish camp in my hometown where I know I'm welcome. I love Phoenix, Arizona. My family's from Michoacan, sangre michoacana. So that's where I come from, and I'm just happy. It's crazy, man, how much my life changed from a year and a half.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And prior to a year and a half, like you said, a year and a half, your life changed. What were some of the things that you were actually going to prior to that?
Well, to be honest, I've been away from boxing for like 7.5 years, going on 8 years. But out of those 8 years that I was away from boxing, I did six.
Mm-hmm.
I did six straight in prison. You know, it's just a lesson. And every day I would wake up and then go to work at the kitchen and be like, "Fuck, working in prison for fucking 35 cents an hour and shit." And I'm like, "Fuck," like crazy, like 35 cents an hour. Why? I could be making millions or thousands in fighting. Like
Right,
what I
right.
like to do. It's just crazy. But it's a living. Maybe it wasn't my time when I first started boxing, and I see this opportunity as an opportunity, bro. I learned from that experience that I was locked up. You know, I learned like I'm like the sponge, bro. If I could peep game, if I could soak game up, I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
just like a living learn lesson. I learned from the older because they've been through some shit. So I just listen to them, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. So now you're doing your own thing out there again with a boxing record there of a 12-2, two knockouts, and another career fight coming up your way Thursday night, December 14th. All right, that's going to be a big one for you. Another huge fight there against, and like I said, he's preparing for it right now. He's not letting a day go by to where he wants no excuses. He definitely wants to go in there and show what he's got. Of course, he's sparring right now there in San Diego, but. What do you consider to be your greatest strength right now as a boxer?
My biggest strengths, um, you know what? My conditioning. You know,
Conditioning? Yeah.
yeah, my conditioning. If my conditioning is up, man, power is gonna come by itself. Speed, you could build your speed and everything, but if my condition is up, you have to have conditioning to
Yeah.
last all those 10 rounds. I'm a 10 round fighter now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a 4 round, 6 round. I'm 10 rounds, 12 rounds is my goal. I have goals and my dreams, and I'm just signed with Marron right now, and I just signed, and this is my life for 3 years. No, I signed 3, 4 years of my life, and
Mm-hmm.
this is my opportunity again. I was signed before, and I messed up. I apologize. I was young. This is just another opportunity for me, and I'm gonna take this opportunity. I'm gonna have to stay here and stay away from Phoenix because I know once I'm over there, I'm fucking up. No matter what it
Yeah.
is. you know,
Yeah.
I already know myself, bro. I already know myself, so I'm just dedicated this time to my team.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And this is what he's talking about right here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching right there, Thursday night live, Golden Boy Boxing Fight Night live on the Zone, December 14th. Tito Sanchez and Walter Santibanes. Okay,
Eh,
guys,
eh,
go ahead,
y
Walter.
luego, y luego, diciembre 14 va a haber una guerra. Voy a ir bien preparado. Se los garantizo eso.
There you go. He's guaranteeing that he's going to be very prepared for this fight, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to miss it. As to again, the Zone. It's simple to get on there and get on that and get that live, that pay per view on there. Again, Walter, I said we couldn't thank you enough for being on the show tonight. We got a couple of more questions for you as well. I know you got a lot of stuff lined up for you tonight to top
Yeah.
the night off there in the evening there for you. You got about 15 rounds of sparring that you're going to be
Yep.
doing there. So definitely he's going to get started there for sure. As to the guys are already starting to show up there for you. Describe maybe one of the most memorable fights you've had so far out of your 12 fights that you've had.
The most memorable one was, well, it's two of them. One of them was he fought Eddie. I fought him in I think it was East Los Angeles. It was Assad, Armenian, good fighter, strong fighter came, and they offered me that fight, and I took it. Supposedly, I was supposed to get knocked out by him because, he's a strong fighter, I guess Olympian on in Armenia and all that, and I was just ready. Like I said, if I'm ready, I'm gonna give a fight anyway. 122, 118, I'll make it. Uh, and I'm just whatever my team tells me, I'm gonna do it. But the one that everybody started recognizing me is the opportunity that Marron gave me last fight, Golden Boy, main event again too.
Mm,
He was a 15-0 guy. Same trainers as this fight again too.
right, right.
I guess they weren't happy for what happened last time. The outgoing of last time, their fighter was 15-0 with 11 knockouts. I'm 11-2 going into that one, but I don't have a lot of knockouts. But it depends. Look who I'm fighting too. If you go to
Exactly.
box rate, I'm not fighting no bums. I'm
Hmm.
fighting top strong motherfuckers. Like that's why it's every time I go show up to go fight and make the best man win. I don't like saying nothing or nothing. I just go and respectfully and go fight. That's what I like to do. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yep, definitely, that's what you're going to do. So going back to that one question I had earlier, Esther Walter, that we had here on fight week. So again, how tense is fight week for you? You know what I mean? Like I said, most fighters that I've talked to in the past, it's a really critical week for them. You know what I mean? So what kind of plan do you start, or maybe type of diet or anything like that you're probably already on right now as we're speaking?
Yeah, no, no, man. Come the weekend, yeah, every fighter goes through. They're cutting weight, they have attitudes and all that. And I do too. But
Mm-hmm.
like my dieting is the most important thing. My dieting come. If you guys see my last videos on my TikTok or my Instagram, I was dancing on the ring, singing, day before the weigh-ins.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how important my dieting is. I could eat and just bouncing around the ring, just dropping the pound and a half. I came in 2 pounds under. I was like, fuck, I did it too much, just but I felt good, I felt solid.
Yeah. So what are some of the like the drills and exercises that some of the ones that you actually like to do when you're out there doing your conditioning and stuff like that? What are some of the most favorite ones you like to do?
Oh, not the favorite one.
Probably
Not the
none, right?
favorite. Yeah, not the favorite because them motherfuckers are killing me. I want to punch him. You ain't doing them over. He tells me, "Oh, you got 7 more sprints." Yeah, you're not the one doing it.
So there's no favorites at all,
Yeah,
right?
no. But hey, if I want to win, if I want to be somebody, so my kids could look after and look for, like, hey, that's my goal, is to be some good fighter, and so my sons and my kids could be happy. Like, hey, that's my dad. That's what means a lot to me. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is very true. How do you study and prepare for your opponent that's up and coming? You know what I mean? What you prepare mentally and physically, of course, obviously. But I mean, how well do you prepare? You know, I mean, when you get that opponent, you already got, like I said, Thursday night, you got a great big fight for you. How well is that in the table for you?
Yeah, I don't. I just do my job. I don't go and look at him or study him. I really don't like to do that. I just like to go because at the end of the day, I'm gonna fight my fight.
Right.
I'm not gonna go in there and fight his fight. He's gonna fight my fight. I'm gonna get him in. I can fight backwards. I can fight lefty, righty, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking at my stuff, and their family members are adding me, whatever. Like I told them, every fighter's different. Every fighter styles makes fights. Just because they see me fight last time, how I fought last time, doesn't mean I'm gonna fight this way like that too.
Right. Exactly.
And then I could switch you both ways. So if he goes righty, I'm gonna go lefty. If he goes lefty, I'm gonna go righty.
Exactly. That's just the way you do it. Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
If you guys are just joining us here on the live right now, again, we got a few more minutes here. We're talking once again with Mr. Walter Santibanes. He's got a big fight coming up, ladies and gentlemen. With everybody that's tuned into the live right now, I got some shout outs right here, Walter, if you don't mind here.
Yeah, yeah.
Linda says here, tell him on tell him on my behalf, good luck, and that God keep him safe from major damage in the ring. So that's from Linda Zuniga.
Thank you, Linda. Appreciate you.
Nicole Cavasso says, best of luck to you as well. And she's watching as well. So big
Mm-hmm.
shout out to her as well. And Lake Jackson, Texas is also in the live, is watching. A lot of people in the group watching right here. They're ready. You know what I mean? They're ready for the fight. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
definitely check that out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna flash that screen up, or that poster up on the board again for everybody out there. Can't miss it. It's the Golden Boy, Thursday night, fight night, live right there, December 14th. It's going to be a great fight, and this guy right here is going to be it's just going to add like I said, he's 12-2 right now, 12-2 with 2 knockouts, and you're still early on, and to me, you're still early. You got a lot more left in the tank. You're just getting started. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I am. I
So
feel good, man.
yeah, and you should, because like I said, you got a lot of them favorite exercises that you're doing right there, right? so
Yeah.
so again, what's the your plans for the future there, what are some of the plans in your career in boxing, or some of the personal goals that you have right now?
Well, I do this. I let that handle my manager. I'll let him handle my career. If he tells me to fight, I'm gonna fight. Any day he tells me, because I'm gonna be ready. But my mentality is, I'll fight anybody. I'm not ducking nobody. I'm just, you guys get a hold of my team. You guys want to fight me? Let's do it. I'm ready. For whatever's gonna come, whoever's gonna come. I don't know. I'll let that decide for my team. But just know that I'm a fighter, and I don't, I'm ready to go to war. That's what it is.
Yeah. Right.
I
You're
don't know
right. Right.
what the future fools are like the future. Like my goal is to, and no, you can't do this for forever, But my goal is to open up my own barbershop. I already got it going on. Open up my barbershop, my clothing line, just just good things that I hear from my team, from like the people that I look up to.
Hmm.
Abel, my brother Grady, and Marron. They how they are. How they are. I want to be like. I look up to them. Because I just want to be happy for my kids, provide for my kids. So when my kids grow up, they don't have to worry about it. Like they don't
Yeah.
have to worry about or go through what I went through.
Exactly. Yes, definitely. So that's a great thing I mean, a great way to lay things out right now for him. You know what I mean? As to you turned to boxing. Like I said, you had a rough past. You're doing your thing right now, and like you said, it was not worth making 13 or 25 cents. To be out there working. You know what I mean? You want to go out there
Look
and
at
make thousands or millions. Oh,
there's
there you
already
go.
four of them. There's already four of them here, man. The future champs right here. They're the champs, right, man. I appreciate you guys, man, for helping me, man. This is my team. I appreciate I really do, man, for because of them. I'm gonna go ready. Come December 14th, I'm gonna be ready for 10 rounds.
There you go. That's right. And he's got all his guys right there. He's about to get started here in just moments. He's going to be doing about 15 rounds of sparring with these guys. You know what I mean? They're already in the house and they're waiting on us right now. They're looking at him like, hurry the hell up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
All right. So, and again, we got a couple more people watching here. From Washington, Illinois. That's right. Good luck to you. This says
Washington,
here.
Illinois.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely out there. So, saludos y ponle carnal. That's right. There's a lot of people watching out there. Share the live, guys. We want this to go all the way out there to a lot of people to check out this fight coming your way on Thursday night as well. Again, Golden Boy Boxing. It doesn't get any better than that. All right. So that's again my guest tonight, Mr. Walter Santibanes. Wacho is his nickname there or something. We got him right there on the screen. But hey, a couple of more questions for you before we let you go. I know, like I said, you had to get going here in just a bit.
Yeah.
Who inspired you to become, a professional boxer? How did you, decide? I mean, I know you had a rough past and you turned to it but was there any inspiration, anybody that inspired you to do it?
Yeah. My brother Ramon Melchor. Uh, it was because of him. I was always fighting. Like I said, I was always fighting in school and all that. But one day he was just like, "Man, you think you're bad and all this, And I was like, "Nah, oh yeah, I'll do this." Just being cocky, I was young, and I was like, "Yeah." First day he took me to the boxing gym, they made me cry.
Hmm.
And I was like, I told my brother, all right, give me a month or 2 months, bro. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna fight him again.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, I started making them cry, and but I love those guys, man, those kids back in the day that helped me and pushed me, beat my ass and everything. And but it was my brother that got me in.
Yeah, definitely. So I know you want to take it one fight at a time. After this fight that you got coming up is what you're mentally and focused on. And training for as well.
Yeah.
Is there anyone out there right now that you would like to fight? Or you
I don't. I
you
don't
don't
like
want
to
to get
call out
into it.
nobody. Yeah,
You
I
don't
don't
want to
like to
get into
call
any
out.
of all that.
I let that my team decide. My team knows what I got, what I'm doing. I just do my job, and
Yeah.
I'll let them do their job. But like I said, but hey, I'll fight. I don't give a fuck. That's what it is.
That's right, straight up, right there. There you go. There you have it. Mr. Walters on with us here. Again, I mean, we can't thank you enough for taking the time to join us here.
Thank you,
But
man.
it's always a pleasure to have you guys on the show. All brought to you by Mobile Combatives Medical. Okay, out of
Thank you, Anna.
Phoenix.
I appreciate you.
Yes,
Could I say one last thing too?
sure. Yes, definitely.
Hey, I just want to send Gabriel, Armani, and Panchito, my kids. If they're watching this or when they grow older and they could watch it, I just want to say I was always there for you. I'm still gonna be here for you guys. I love you guys, and you guys are my heart. No matter, I love all you guys the same. No matter what people tell you, no matter what they say about me, just know that I love you guys.
There you go. So some great words right there from Mr. Walter, and again, ladies and gentlemen out there, Golden Boy Boxing Fight Night live on the Zone coming up your way December 14th. You know what? I'm Mr. Tito Sanchez, Walter Santibanes. It's the Thursday night. Okay, so if you need some more details, you can always check it out on Golden Boy Boxing and the Zone as well. They'll have all kinds of information there where you can get the fight again. Walter, we appreciate you, bud. Thank you
guys,
so
bro.
much. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
God bless and good luck to
God
you,
bless
man.
you, bro. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here, Luna.
Looking good.